So this is Diamond Gym, a gym which has been dubbed the most dangerous gym in America, and for good reason. You've got influencers nearly sustaining career-altering injuries, busting open their heads, constantly throwing up, getting into fights, and somehow even losing toes. They've absolutely blown up on social media recently, and with their 200 rep sets,
200. 200. Go. I can't even count to 200.
This gym appears to be all pain, no gain, yet it's still somehow become a rite of passage for fitness influencers to make a pilgrimage there to see whether they can survive a workout. However, with their newfound attention has also come a massive wave of backlash on social media.
Someone's gotta say it, bro. This Diamond Gym shit is the corniest thing I have ever seen in my life.
With tons of creators calling out their style of training, and comment sections just blowing up with people calling them corny. But before we get into all of that, let me introduce you all to the three trailblazers, the innovators, who grew bored of hypertrophy and decided to pioneer atrophy-based training. First up is Hadi Abdel. Hadi's a familiar face as he's been periodically popping up on the official NASA-calibrated, military-grade, anabolic stick fake natty radar for years now. He's basically an ex-fake natty turned self-proclaimed hardcore lifter.
We go through heavy right there. Yeah. Just comfortable.
I mean, he technically still is a fake natty. He never really admitted to his gear usage, but as far as I can tell, he doesn't make being natty his entire brand anymore. I think he's mostly dropped the grift by now, but more on that later. Even though Diamond Gym has been around for a very long time, Hadi's really the guy that gave this gym a new large platform on social media, as he was already pretty established by the time he started training and making videos there. Next up is Scala. Not really much to say about this guy. He's a firefighter and Diamond Gym native who's known for just standing in the background of Hadi's videos, constantly screaming, "Bitch, I'd rather die!" Which is basically promo for his clothing brand called, "Bitch, I'd rather die!" He's also recently very publicly fallen out with the rest of the crew for constantly promoting his clothing brand, "Bitch, I'd rather die!" Ah! Without contributing anything financially to the production of the videos. And then last, but certainly not least, we've got the progenitor, the architect, the Don, Unk. Unk is also a firefighter and Diamond Gym native, and he's the one commanding these workouts and is responsible for putting everyone through abject torture, while pretty much just standing by and doing nothing himself. He runs an incredibly tight ship and has an entire list of rules that people must follow, lest they of course get banished to the hill. For example, if you even dare to take a single sip of water.
Everybody to the hill. Hill. Everybody. Hill. You alright?
You've got Hadi, genuinely worried thinking someone just died or some shit just to find out Alex Eubanks took a sip of water. And if whatever you're drinking has any color to it, you get to do some extra burpees on top of that.
What the fuck? Yo, I don't give a fuck. Hell, everybody 30 burpees. Bro, fuck you. Bro. And it's colorful, 35. Now.
Yo, what am I supposed to do?
Die.
What does that mean? That doesn't make
Die.
sense.
You already bought them the house. They have to die. Come on. 35. Come on. More. I don't care. Go home. There's multiple hospitals around here. Everybody gets shot, so it's a lot of hospitals. 35 burpees. And 30. Out of here. Bye.
So to add some context as to why Hadi looks like he's about to die, he threw up like a couple of minutes earlier in this video for having to go to the hill for the 8th time, just because, you guessed it, Unk caught him taking a sip of water. So he really should have drank some Gatorade to replenish those lost electrolytes, but no, not if Unk has any say in the matter. The guy is in actual pain and is having to do some burpees because of that. One grown-ass man letting another grown-ass man stop him from drinking fluids after vomiting, and even letting him penalize him for it. Yeah, this gym is never escaping the humiliation ritual accusations. Like, I can kind of see why they think not drinking any water during the workout makes them hard, but not rehydrating after vomiting while you're working out intensively? Dude, that's just plain dangerous and stupid. Like, dude, I swear to God, okay, I hate to be the one breaking this to you, man, but you're not a Navy SEAL during Hell Week, okay? Like, you're picking up heavy circles and putting them back down. Just drink some water, man. It's not that serious. You know, it's gotten to a point where every fitness influencer that pulls up to Diamond Gym at some point or another tries to sneak off to drink some water.
I mean, you can sip water, just don't get caught. So like, when you go to the front desk, that's it.
How'd you walk over there? My friend, you got mad.
Take deep breaths, take deep breaths. Look at yourself. No.
Now, if for some reason the no water rule wasn't stupid enough for you, you're also not allowed to close your eyes at any point during your sets.
50.
Stop closing your eyes. That's already 10. That's added 10 push-ups.
Now, the reasoning for this is because during battle, you should never close your eyes as to always be able to see the enemy. Just one small problem though. You're not fighting in the octagon or getting into firefights in Kandahar, you're in Maplewood, New Jersey. There is one thing, however, that this gym has in common with an active war zone, and it's that sometimes innocent people get caught in the crossfire. You see, Unk has a habit of just randomly locking on to random cameramen and forcing them to do burpees for absolutely no fucking reason.
Go kind of go is what they told me. That should not be doing so.
Nah. Fuck out.
Oh shit.
Hey, yo, Matt is fat. Somebody gotta figure it the fuck out.
Somebody.
Either you gonna do it or you gonna do it. Cause y'all came together.
Where you at? Come on.
Where I'm from, you shoot the shooter and the driver. And you the driver.
Oh shit.
Take your little ass over there. 25 burpees. Cause kinda fucking up, you're gonna die.
You know, the 50 burpees are one thing. Getting emasculated and called a little man in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers, though, those are fighting words. That's all I'm saying. Me personally, I wouldn't let that shit slide. But that's just me, though. That's just me. I mean, I'd end up getting my skull caved in by this absolute behemoth of a man, don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't just take it like a good boy, okay? That's that's generational aura debt right there. Your great-great-grandkids are still gonna be paying that one off. Yeah, I wouldn't do shit, I can't lie. You know, that wasn't even the first time that happened to the poor guy. They hired him to film for Hussein Farhad as well, and Unk pulled the exact same shit.
Yo, little cameraman. Put your little ass over here. Give me this. 50 push-ups. Let's go. He never did a show. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't read enough books. He doesn't know anything. Bitch, I've been in the gym with legends. Have you? I was in Diamond Gym since '96. Have you been? What's your in the gym resume looking like? How many bodies you caught?
Whoa! Pause. Unk, what? Bodies? Huh? Unk, what you mean by that? See, I always knew I got some homoerotic vibes from Diamond Gym, bruh. A bunch of grown-ass men letting another grown man dominate them in the gym in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Hold on now, that's gotta be part of the humiliation ritual. You gotta become one of Unk's bodies. Now, this stuff goes deeper than I thought. Even Hottie was like, what?
How many bodies you caught? How many?
But okay, let's get down to the meat of it all, and their largest source of criticism, their training methodology. If you go to this gym hoping to build any muscle, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. Matter of fact, I genuinely think you're more likely to lose muscle as a natural lifter training there. By lifting the way they lift, you're just putting yourself at an increased risk of developing rhabdomyolysis and pissing out your muscle tissue, while not reaping any more hypertrophic benefits than if you were to train like a normal person would. You see, the average set at Diamond Gym comprises of between 100 and 200 reps, and no matter which muscle group you train, you also have to do 30 push-ups between each set. Yes, that also includes leg day.
Let's go! Put it up a rack. Let's go down. 40. Get right to it. Head up!
Factor in the hill runs and burpees every single time someone breaks the rules, and it starts to make sense pretty fast why nearly everyone vomits and why many fitness influencers heavily consider tapping out in the middle of these workouts. Take for example Mikey from the Trend Twins. He's someone who's very much used to training with high intensity, yet he nearly called it quits in the middle of his visit to Diamond Gym.
It's two twins, right? I don't see him. That's what I'm saying. Where your brother at?
Let's go find his
Go get him.
He's good. Good night. Hard work. Good. Good. Ain't no joke. Nah. I gotta start doing my cardio. You know what it is? It's the back and forth. So you got one thing here, then you got this here, then you got this here, then you got this here. I don't do that shit. I'll do the supersets. That's about it, bro. Yeah. Imagine you had to do deadlift.
You got some water?
You are in some thing, man.
Hey, man, it's Diamond Jim. I just want y'all to know, this real, this not fake. His heart rate's so high because it's moving, and it's a lot of weight, and it's a lot of volume. So you're getting worked up, you're not getting time to rest. It's a product of it, it happens. We just gotta go. Let's go eat!
You know, if the big brolic tatted up black dudes and chains on the barbells were enough of a signifier that Diamond Gym is a rather hardcore lifting establishment, then surely the old head screaming, "What happens when death becomes you?" should do the trick.
What happens when death becomes you, motherfucker? Let's fucking go! What happens when death becomes you? Let's go! Yeah, come on! Death fucking becomes you. You're fucking immortal in this shit. Everybody's fucking man. You're a fucking god! Let's fucking go!
They've got Kratos. They've got the God of War in this bit. Who's this guy? Oh, dude. Diamond Gym is an actual fucking fever dream, man. The intensity is actually off the charts though, and the fact that Hottie trains like this regularly is crazy. Which, by the way, is also how he's inadvertently ratted himself out. He's always claimed natural, even though he most likely wasn't from the start. I mean, just look at his physique and the company he kept. Birds of a feather flock together and all. But no one that is natural could actually train like this on a regular basis and recover. I mean, the guy is vomiting every workout, and just listen to what he himself has to say.
You know, bro, I do this shit every day, don't get no easier. Just as fucked up as it was last time.
And you know what one of the dumbest things about Diamond Gym is? None of the weights scale to the muscularity of the fitness influencers. If Unk's big roided ass does a certain weight, well, tough luck, buddy. You could literally be someone that doesn't even work out like Nick Cena, and you're gonna have to match those weights. Like, what's the actual point? Why make him do the same weights as Unk does just to have two dudes practically lift the weight for him, rather than simply taking off some of the plates to a weight that he can actually do himself to any meaningful degree? Whether he reaches failure in 8 reps with the assistance of 2 dudes, or 8 reps by himself with lower weights, it has the exact same effect. Even Will Tennyson, a very seasoned and very strong lifter, was just straight up telling them that it is outside of his physical capacity to lift as much weight as Unk does, to the point where it just doesn't even make sense to try.
I'ma ride with you. Yo, come on, bro. Get out of your head, bro. Yeah, I know you in your head before you even start.
10 reps there, and I'm taking the weight off here.
10?
So balance it out.
So he gives me this down there. No, bro.
Listen, be quiet.
It was really hard to stay confident going into these sets because it was so far out of my comfort zone. Any sign of self-doubt I placed on myself really pissed them off. Like, really pissed them off a lot.
Let's fuck you up right here.
A lot.
Get into your fucking head, you can do it. Alright, here we go. I can't. Yo, let's fucking go. Bro. Go.
I don't get it, man. Do they think we live in an anime where you can just go Super Saiyan and magically lift weight that your body physically couldn't push up a couple of seconds prior? Like, his body just mechanically cannot output the same amount of force as Unk can. To Will's credit, he does end up doing some reps, but obviously not clean full ones, because the weight is just simply too much. And the same thing happened with Chris from the Trend Twins. Although with him, they put up so many plates that he actually physically couldn't push them up, and they had like 2 dudes helping him instead of simply taking off some plates.
You got it. You got it. He got it. He got it. Come on. Come on. Let's go. 6 reps. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
The worst of this was when Unk had Hussein Farhad deadlifting way more than he should have, as someone that had never deadlifted before.
Up, head up, head up. Everything you got. Everything you fucking got. Hold on. Everything you fucking got. Come on, butt down. He got to wake up. Head up. 1, 2, 3, up. You gotta give me something. Give me something. Don't leave me to die alone. Let's go. Somebody gotta jump in these fucking waters with me. Who's wake the fuck up? Come on. Sit. Wake the fuck up.
Dude, it's like they want the guy paralyzed. Listen, I've had my disagreements. I've had my fair share of disagreement with Hussein Farhad in the past, okay? That's no secret. But I don't want the guy to snap his back. That genuinely looked like he was gonna herniate 5 discs at once. Someone in the comments, please tell me what exactly did this lift do for Hussein except substantially increase the risk of him injuring himself. He didn't even look cool doing it. People generally ego lift to look cool. He got pulled up by his throat. If anything, the guy lost aura points because of that. Unc will force these guys to do like 400 burpees and 20 hill runs while doing nothing himself, just to then establish an insane benchmark on these compound lifts while being fresh and having zero fatigue, and then forcing these much smaller dudes who are now dead tired to lift the same weights as he does. Hadi even called him out on the fact that Unc dishes out these punishments for no reason while just resting himself.
Everybody out, 15 more.
Why don't you do the burpees with us, motherfucker?
I don't drink water, Punta.
Yeah, I didn't drink no water either. Come do the burpees. Fuck. Come do it with me. Let's work. Let's go. Come on, I ain't worried about that shit. I'll do 100 more. Fuck you.
He's upset. He wore the wrong color panties today. The TTD panties that he has on doesn't fit, and now he's taking it out on me.
Not to mention Scala as well. In that Will Tennyson clip, he was screaming at Will for not wanting to injure himself lifting Unc's weights while being fatigued, just to then quietly finish his own set with like 1,000 reps in reserve in the background. Hadi's the only guy from the core 3 that actually practices what he preaches. And don't get me started on the insanely high reps they demand. Like sure, you're doing 200 reps, but they look like this. I saw someone say that they're doing overhead vibrations. These aren't even half reps, they're quarter reps. Just zero muscle gain and all mental torture. Which I guess is the whole point of Diamond Gym, to be fair. To their credit, they do specifically state that they're not bodybuilders, and that their way of training is highly unorthodox and to not emulate them. And I'll let you guys in on a little secret actually. I'm a fan of their videos. You know, watching a bunch of meatheads train at a level of intensity that doesn't even make sense just lights up my monkey brain. You know, especially in this whole era of science-based lifting, I feel like Diamond Gym is almost a counterculture movement, you know? A breath of fresh air. Like, I do fuck with Diamond Gym, which is why, Hadi, if you're watching this, I've had my fun making fun of you guys, okay? Get your get back. Let me pull up. Let me come through. I'm gonna be in the area in April. Let's make it happen. Anywho, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next video.